from the Yangtze River. At 155 meters, the aquarium's underwater viewing tunnel is one of the longest in the world. But this is just one of its many claims to fame. As part of a conservation initiative, the Shanghai Ocean Aquarium has launched a high-profile series of shark exhibits aimed at discouraging the public from consuming shark's fin. The campaign has won the support of no less than a celebrity, basketball great Yao Ming, formerly of the Shanghai Sharks, who has spoken out against the tradition. The aquarium believes that education is key, and it teaches children about the world's delicate and diverse marine life. The doors are open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Well, shop, shop, shop till you drop, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do right here in this mall. Now, there are shopping centers just like this all across Pudong, and there's only one message that's loud and clear. Bask in all of consumerism's glory and buy.
All in all, Pudong is a pretty cosmopolitan place, with international malls and brands dotted all over its landscape. Flashy storefronts are virtually a staple in this part of the city, highlighting its position as an elite shopping district. If food is important to the Chinese, then to the Shanghainese, it's something to celebrate. Even the most seasoned culinary explorer will find no lack of excitement in the sumptuous treats on offer right here in this mall. And after you've eaten your fill, there's only one place to go. There's so much to see and do in Shanghai that you'd probably be out all day on your feet. And if you need a place to just rest your soul and calm your frazzled nerves, right here at Chi Spa. The Chi Spa at the Shangri-La offers a unique treatment inspired by Asian healing techniques. It's tailored to your element, the 5 elements being fire, water, air, metal, and earth. You fill in a questionnaire and they can then determine what your treatment will entail. Here, you have an example of the meticulous and attentive nature of the Shanghainese. Well, they're preparing for me a special essential oil for my personality and element. It's metal, which is beauty and protection. I can't wait.
Well, if you want to get away from the hectic pace of the city, this park is just for you. Now, it's hard to imagine that it's conveniently located right in the middle of Pudong. With this tranquil and peaceful setting, I'm going to just rest my weary soul.
Back in the 1990s, when the city's planners were deciding on ways of smartening the place up that took into consideration the needs of both busy professionals and families, they made sure that Pudong was given wide areas of lush green belt.
This place is really peaceful and serene. The air is really crisp too, and I just walked from Century Park. It's just a short stroll. So if you're adventurous, you should do that. Now I'm meeting Stephen, and he's recommended a really good tea house. It's called 九间堂.
Pudong's 九间堂 Tea House features a cutting-edge Zen design, which apparently soothes the senses and ignites the mind.
The view is fantastic.
In accordance with ancient Chinese philosophy and Song Dynasty tradition, here you can sip your tea while enjoying the art of contemplation. Far from being self-indulgent, such pleasures are considered a form of nourishment for the soul. This tea house aims to deliver the highest blend of self-introspection served up with cups of the finest teas.
What do you think of this place?
I really like it. I mean, being up on two great towers here in Shanghai was awesome, but being down on the ground, I think is something I needed as well.
Oh, it's great, yeah, because there's a misconception in Shanghai that it's just a city of modernity and it's fast.
Yeah.
And sure, it is. But there's also places like this that have a great deep connection with history. You can slow down, enjoy a cup of tea.
Wow. Age-old tradition, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, everyone knows Shanghai's old and new, modern, traditional, all of those things. And here, I like the tea. It is traditional tea served in a traditional way,
right?
But with some modern elements, like these desserts that they make by hand.
Okay, I love desserts, but is there any connection to why we're actually having something with our tea?
There's always a connection in Chinese culture, isn't there?
Right.
And the meaning behind this is that most teas aren't meant to be drunk alone. They're meant to be enjoyed with something to eat.
Okay, and
because they could be too hard on the stomach. And so sometimes guazi seeds are served, or little snacks, salty, sour, but here they serve sweet snacks.
Very nice. That's perfectly logical.
Stephen recommends that we jump on this night bus to catch Pudong in all its glory.
Perfect night like tonight. It's cool and warm. You can see the lights of Shanghai.
This open-top double-decker does a loop around Lujiazui Financial District. The route takes in Pudong's major places of interest. You can hop on the bus anywhere along its route from morning onwards, but the best time is at night, when the illuminated lights capture the brilliant backdrop of gleaming skyscrapers.
You saw from the top of the sky rises. Shanghai's a huge city, it's so sprawling. So if you gotta go from point A to point B, the fastest way is the metro. But if you've got some time to kill, sitting on a bus like this gives you the vantage point to see what's in between each stop.
You know what, you're right, this is so pretty, and I really like that I have a 316, degrees view of the place. But what about, when I just kind of get lost and I don't know where I am? What should I do?
Let me let you in on a little Shanghai secret. Check this out. This is the Shanghai City Guide. It's on my phone. I get information about entertainment, events, restaurants, hotels, shopping, transportation, and travel.
Not far from Lujiazui is the Shanghai Oriental Art Center, offering international and local contributions to the performing arts scene.
We're a little early for the performance, aren't we?
We are. Don't worry about that. I've got it covered.
You got it covered.
Yeah. Good this way.
All right.
Okay, so from the lobby, you never know that this little museum is up here.
Oh, it's incredible. This is a museum?
Yeah, it's one of Shanghai's best kept secrets.
What?
Hello, welcome to the Music Box Museum.
A music box museum?
Yes, let me show you around.
All right.
The Shanghai Gallery of Antique Musical Boxes and Mechanical Works invites you into a world of soothing and rhythmic tunes. The musical box culture dates back to the 14th century, and today it knows no boundaries.
And here we have a music box called Disc Music Box.
This looks like a jukebox.
Yes, this is the first jukebox.
You're kidding me?
The first
No.
jukebox.
This is the first jukebox.
Cool.
So this is the grandfather of the technology.
Yes.
These look like saw blades, don't they?
Okay.
Like lumberjack
this
saw
look
blades.
like
It's got little bits of holes in it.
yes,
How did they figure this
a lot of little holes, and behind the disc, you can see a lot of hooks here. The little hooks touch the comb behind.
But I'm
and
not
then
going to touch
create
it
the
because it
music.
probably costs a lot of money
Yes.
as well. All right, so hands off.
Okay.
So this is,
This is the first CD player. If you want to listen it, you have to prepare a coin.
Wow, look at that.
The puppets at the Music Box Museum also put on a daily show. It's quite enchanting to have this unique opportunity to see these ancient handiworks moving with such grace. There's a mesmerizing quality to the musical boxes, which captures the imagination of children and adults alike.
This is a really unique museum and an experience. I'm really glad you recommended this.
Yeah, I really like it because it's art and science, technology coming together. It's also interactivity. And you know, most art museums, you look at the paintings, and it's nice, but here you can interact with the antiques. It's cool. They're, what, 1796, the oldest music box here?
And, you know, just because of that history, I think it revolutionized music industry as we know it. And most people don't even have a grasp of that knowledge until today, for me.
Yeah, and I think it's the best collection of music boxes in the world, and even though the ticket price is a little high, you can spend a couple hours here and the guides will show you each of the boxes.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Pudong's Shanghai Oriental Arts Center has welcomed some of the world's most prestigious acts in the fields of music, drama, and the performing arts. While Pudong is better known for its financial achievements, the Arts Center is nurturing an appreciation of the fine arts by introducing world-class acts to the local people.
Cheers.
Cheers. A toast to a great choice, Steve. I mean, I feel like it could be anywhere in the world right now because it's so modern and international, but that is the iconic Huangpu River just running across it.
That's right. Here at this restaurant, you get a great view of the skyline, and I wanted to show you just how international Shanghai can be.
Yeah.
You know, in the city, you can find any taste you want, from French, Italian, Indian, Japanese, and even in Shanghai people's homes, they know how to cook international food. They have for years. And you can hear them speaking English from old to young.
Yeah, but that's sort of Shanghainese people being very open to foreign culture.
Sure.
But what about foreigners who come into Shanghai? Do they make the effort as well?
Funny you should ask, because many foreigners in Shanghai speak the local language, Shanghai-hua.
Really? Prove it.
Vataka. Vataka means 没问题, no problem.
Vataka.
Yeah, vataka.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Vataka.
Another easy one is 虾鸭农.
Xiayanong.
Yeah, 虾虾农.
What's that?
Thank you. 谢谢你.
Oh,
Your tomato tartare, parmesan ice cream,
thank you.
balsamic vinegar. So, your langoustines,
Wow.
served with potato fondant and
Thank
seafood
you.
bisque.
It looks delicious.
Xiayanong.
Shanghai's stylish and fancy dining leaves most other cities in the dust. You can get an eyeful and a stomachful of something the Shanghainese take great pride in: presentation and taste.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I hope you had a good meal at Jadon 36 tonight.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's really perfect.
Thank you very much. I will also to my team.
Yeah, I really like what you did with the Parmesan ice cream. It's very original.
Yeah.
Did you do a special take on this dessert as well?
Exactly. On this one, it's.
Pudong, the launch pad for Shanghai's economy, is a window on the east for foreign companies and businesses. The Made in Shanghai label is recognized across China as a quality guarantee. And you can most certainly trust the Shanghainese to wage the battle for success with their customary grace and style.
Pudong is a newly minted area in the 90s, and it's very modern, new, international. But if you have a thirst for old Shanghai, well, you can get across the Huangpu River and get on the ferry, and you can grab a cab or a bus, but this only takes 5 minutes and it's a fraction of the time. And the best part about this, it only costs this much. 谢谢。